despite Amazon's attempts to thwart my coveted Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning Collector Edition, I now have it. I say Amazon thwarted my attempts because, as we take the box off and talk here a little bit, it came late. Amazon was being really kind of tricky with how it was coming. They mailed it in a box way too big for it. It got beat to hell. Thankfully, I hope the contents are okay, but you know I'm a collector of everything. I like the box. Sometimes I display them. This, unfortunately, will not be one that's displayed. So I'm a little bummed out about that. But all kidding aside, I'm happy it's here. Here's a quick look at the box once you take out the protective sleeve. Apologize for the light blaring in my face, but if you don't see me, you definitely won't see the contents, and that's what this video is all about, the unboxing. So this game's been receiving some kind of lukewarm reviews, and I'm a little bummed out by that, but I knew what I was getting into when I bought it, so I am not upset at all. I think maybe a lot of people had different expectations about it. It seems to me it's a little less of a remaster than people would have liked, but that's okay. You know, I like the first one. Honestly, if I could get this game at 60 frames a second, which I promise you on computer I will be able to successfully achieve that goal. As long as I can get it at 60 frames a second, I'm happy. And I will gladly replay everything again and enjoy it again. They did a nice job of packaging it. There's a big foam insert on the inside. Thankfully, the stuff that matters is not damaged. I'm looking at it now. I don't see any bends or creases in any of the stuff, so thank you, Amazon. Let's go ahead and start and see what we got here. There's a couple things here. It looks like a postcard set, which I don't plan on mailing any of these out. But what I do like to look at is the actual artwork on them. So there's a couple pieces here. So here's the first one. If I show that at an angle, maybe the light won't be as bad. Okay, it's a nice heavy cardstock. On the back is an actual like postcard where you can actually insert the stamp, or put the stamp on there. These are all some nice, I would say, like more concept-y type pieces of art, honestly, than anything. I like them. I think it's cool. I can't say I honestly have any super fond memories of any distinct scene in this game. I appreciated the fact that Todd McFarlane had so much to do with the art behind it. And I appreciate, a lot of the lore that went into the universe. I thought it was a phenomenal world to explore and see. But I don't know if these would be things that I would actually hang up per se. But who knows? We'll see how I feel. And honestly, I would say that in a couple instances, this one's probably the best since I just pulled it up. The art's a little simplistic. There's really not a lot there to really kind of like get sucked into. I think back to I got the Shadow of the Colossus Collector Edition that included a couple small things, and I think that artwork's beautiful. This seems a little more plain Jane. Inside here, one of the things I love as a collector is the official soundtrack with the list here of all the songs. There are a total, by the way, of 35 tracks. It comes with a physical CD and a nice little case here, a collector case here. Composed by Grant Kirkhope. This is the official soundtrack. So haven't been doing a lot of driving as of late, obviously because of COVID. Not really going anywhere, but I still have a CD player in my old truck, and as long as the old girl doesn't let me down, I will continue to listen to good old soundtracks and the good old CD player. Definitely I'll rip these and I'll add to my iPhone playlist. I have quite a playlist of songs there too, so I'll definitely add that to the rotation. I'm excited. Got a copy of the game, which is probably a pretty nice thing. And it's kind of funny that, let's see if they actually include, surprisingly enough, here's the Steam key, which I will not be showing. Surprisingly enough, very interesting, they include the discs, which is awesome, and I'm going to tell you why. So many games now, this is an actual CD, here's proof, there's a reflection. So many games now put these CDs in here. They're just pieces of cardboard. I saw this starting with Fallout. We saw it again with Doom, and I hate that. If you're going to just make it a collector edition, just make it a collector edition and give me the discs. I doubt Steam is going anywhere. That'd be very surprising to me if Steam folded. If it did, I think we'd all be in big trouble. But I like the fact that they include the physical media with it. Now, The only drawback I would say is the actual case itself, which is pretty. It's, you know, got some nice artwork and everything here. It's not a steelbook. I feel like we've kind of made this industry standard where steelbook is really the collector piece of a collector edition in terms of how you properly display your games, and that's missing. Lastly, we have the figure of Aylin Schur. Now, probably saying her name wrong. And that's okay. You can correct me and say, oh, he's obviously not a fan because he's not saying the name correctly. And that's fine too. What I like about this statue, and the real reason I bought this collector edition, was I thought that the cape and the base of it in particular, and the way that kind of the cape wrapped around the figure, I thought it made a really nice look. So I'm going to put you on mute for one quick second. Sorry, that mute's taking a little longer than I thought. I'll probably edit this out, honestly, because I have my wife's yelling at me about something, and I'm like talking to her, and I'm trying to open this at the same time. It's incredibly loud. I am doing you guys a huge favor by not displaying this because this plastic is just unbearable to open. And of course, they tie wrapped it in like 30 different places in the back, around her legs, around her arms, and everything. So hopefully this is the last big piece here. I gotta give him credit. It's secure. Hold on one second. I'll put you back on mute. And I'm back. Okay, here we go. I will say that because Amazon did such an incredibly crappy job of packaging this thing, I really do appreciate THQ Nordic for putting together so much packaging of the figurine with tie wraps around pretty much every part of this character's body, which prevented it from getting damaged. So thank you guys very much for that. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and hold it up here. We can go ahead and take a look at it together, look at some of the detail. Hopefully the camera is doing it justice and it's not zooming in on my face and instead zooming in on the character. As you guys know, I prefer to do videos upstairs, but I tore up my calf pretty bad, so I'm taking it easy on the stairs right now. And as a result, we're downstairs on the old Logitech webcam. I can tell you guys in looking at this, this looks really, really nice. I don't know how well it comes through in the actual video here. This cape does move. Obviously, you're not going to like blow or billow the cape. But what they did is they made it out of a very nice rubbery material that has a lot of dents and engraves in it. Maybe that dent there actually looks like a little bit of a painting imperfection right here. You could probably see. I'm going to put a point right there. Maybe being a little nitpicky there. You don't really notice it under more natural light, honestly. I think it's just the super light here. And there are actually, I should say that, there are some places where the cloak is intentionally ripped, and I see that's the intent they're going for. It doesn't look bad, though. It looks really nice, and I really like the material of the cape. Her hair's got some nice texture to it. I had seen some leaked screenshots of her face. Hopefully this is going to focus. And I was worried that they were kind of like derpy looking, honestly. It kind of looked like it wasn't going to be that great, but the face looks phenomenal. The weapons, definitely stylized. I like the gauntlets and kind of the armor that she has. I like the boots. I like the straps going up on her thighs on the side there. And the base looks really nice. I think this is a phenomenal, phenomenal statue. I'm really, really happy with this. And considering that I got the statue, I got the game, I got the official soundtrack, I got these codes. I thought there was supposed to be something. I thought there was supposed to be a keychain with it. Maybe not. Does it say? It does say it here, yeah. It says keychain. We're going to have to dig back in and see if we can find the keychain really quick. Which I don't really care about, but I just want to be for completeness. I think it's actually a pretty nice little set, honestly. Is it in here maybe? Somewhere buried under all these boxes? No. Unless the keychain's in here. I didn't see it. It's behind the games. Sometimes they like to double pack things. No. It's not in there. Oh, I see it. It's in the plastic. It's in the plastic with the figure. I got it. right here. So you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you guys on mute one more time and pull this sucker out. So stand by. Ta-da! So it does come with a little keychain as well. And like I said, I don't really care too much about it. We'll just leave it in the wrapper so you can go ahead and see it there. It's nice. All in all, for $106 to get the game, which I think retailed for $40 to $50, although I saw there was some promotions and maybe some price errors with Steam, particularly if you had the game, you can get it for a discount. To get that, to get the soundtrack, to get the postcards, to get the figure, to get the keychain for $100, not really a bad deal. Definitely on the cheaper side, and I applaud THQ Nordic for not doing these ridiculous, crazy collector editions as they've done in the past. We've seen some ridiculous price things like $400 for like the SpongeBob SquarePants. They did that with Darksiders Genesis or Darksiders 3, one of those. But yeah, I'm a fan. I love it. I'm going to go install the game and play it. Hope you guys enjoyed this first look and unboxing of the Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning Collector Edition. Did you finally get yours? Leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care of yourselves. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.